About 35% of all the greenhouse gases in the world are coming from the food industry. You look at what's happening with COVID, you look at what's happening with the war in Ukraine, and you look at the impact that's going to have or is having already on the food industry. A third of the world's wheat production is coming out of that region. The issues we're having with that global network of food production and how our food is moved around the world is suddenly impacted. You look at what's going to happen with climate, you're starting to see crops failing, more climate events that are happening, and those are causing a whole set of issues that are going to come to pass. If we're serious about reducing greenhouse gas emission, we have to deal with the issues faced that are challenges for the food industry. Smart Park is going to create the space for food businesses to collaborate and to work together and to help them to reduce their operating costs by 20% and increase their productivity by 30%. The new developments in vertical farming and cellular agriculture are very relevant. We're already talking to companies in those sectors to actually be part of the park here in Derby, and they are a critical part of the future of the food industry. So that technology is developing. They need the space in which to actually provide the facilities because they are very different to producing food in a more traditional way.
The vertical farming is where they can grow crops in vertical layers inside a building, often using soilless technology. And we can often get up to 10 times the crop per acre in a vertical farm versus traditional agricultural methods. It saves water, it saves energy. We're creating a food facility, a food campus, a park for the food industry. We're designing and building facilities, factories specifically for the food industry. We're not taking industrial buildings and making them into food facilities. On the park, we're reducing energy expenditure in a number of ways. We are recycling the heat which is created off the refrigeration plants. A lot of that heat is mainly lost, but we are reclaiming it. We are sharing it, and we're going to use it to heat water and to create heating for offices and underfloor heating in areas where it's required for freezers and areas like that. We are also putting solar panels onto the roof of every building. This is going to feed electricity into our central energy ring. This energy ring is going to feed every building. And because PV needs to be used pretty much as and when it is created, and some businesses may not use it immediately, we can then share that energy, therefore reducing costs and reducing mains electricity costs for those businesses.
Derby, it's a city of 365,000 people. It has an engineering heritage. We want to take some of that engineering heritage and apply it to the food industry. We think the food industry is 5 to 15 years behind. The Food Manufacturing Innovation Technology Centre, looking around at 70 to 80,000 square foot facility, subdivided into varying sizes for the small entrepreneur, medium size, and then where Food Group wants to pilot and trial versions of different product formats in a safe, controlled manner. The multicultural workforce here in Derby is ideally placed to provide solutions that the food industry has, which is it needs people to make food, and that requirement is important. So it will regenerate the city, it will provide that solution, and actually it's the question that a lot of tenants ask us, which is there a workforce, is there a ready-made workforce for us? Because we're finding it difficult where we are today, and the answer to that question is yes, there is.
We've engaged in a number of partnerships to deliver the park. The government, they've provided us a grant as part of the Get Building Fund. We've engaged with TSL, who is a specialist design and build construction business who specialises in food factories, and they are building the park. The local council, who have been tremendously supportive. SEGRO, who will be the landlord of Smart Park. CBRE, getting the message out within the property world. Food producers that we've been working with for many years. HelloFresh has obviously come as our first tenant on this site, but we're also now partnering with local universities and start to look to partner with the World Health Organization, with the United Nations to deliver Smart Park in more challenging environments around the world where we feel it can really make a difference.
what really excites me more than anything is this is really the first opportunity that the food sector has got to have real investment in it. We're looking to roll out 6 of these across the UK. We're looking at over 100 across the world. It's a real opportunity to solve some of the real problems that the food industry's got and to establish the food industry for the value that it really has to offer people. And Smart Park is going to be a lead in that. I'm really confident it is.
We are creating an amazing opportunity for the future of the food industry. The collaboration that we are proposing here and working on and striving for is going to be amazing. All of the companies coming to Smart Park are going to be able to work together and create a new park that is going to be the future of the food industry.
I know that Smart Park is the platform that will allow businesses to collaborate, to work together and to really deliver something that will sustain the global population.